The first day of spring brought a gentle warmth to Crestwood High School, and the cherry trees lining the courtyard were blossoming in shades of pink and white. Students gathered in groups, laughing and sharing stories after a long winter. Among them was Maya, quiet, thoughtful, and always observant. Maya had recently transferred to Crestwood from another town. She hadn't known many people yet, but one face stood out among the crowd: Ethan, a kind and popular student who was known for his easy smile and willingness to help others. He wasn't the loudest or flashiest person in school, he just carried a calm confidence that made people feel comfortable. It began with small moments. Every morning, Ethan and Maya would find themselves walking toward the same bus stop. They'd say simple greetings, then slowly begin to talk about homework, music, and their spring break plans. Maya was surprised at how easy it was to speak with him. With most people, she felt shy and worried about what to say. But with Ethan, conversations felt natural. One afternoon, during lunch break, a group of classmates organized a friendly picnic under the cherry trees. Someone brought a speaker, and soft music played in the background. Maya sat on a blanket with her new friends, laughing and eating sandwiches. Ethan was there too, handing out juice boxes and cracking jokes. As the sunlight began to fade, Maya noticed Ethan looking thoughtful. He had asked her earlier to walk with him to the library after school, and now she felt butterflies in her stomach, something she hadn't expected. They walked side by side, talking about the upcoming spring dance. Maya felt both excited and nervous. When they arrived at the library, Ethan paused at the entrance. "Maya," he said softly, "there's something I've been meaning to ask you." She blinked, her heart pounding. "There's a tradition at the spring dance," he continued, "where couples share their first kiss on the dance floor. I was wondering, would you go with me?" Maya felt warm. She looked up at him, her cheeks flushed. She remembered something her friend had once told her, that it was okay to be honest about your feelings. So she took a deep breath and looked into his eyes. "I've never been kissed," she said, quietly but clearly. Ethan didn't laugh, he just smiled with understanding. "That's okay," he said gently. "We can make it a first for both of us if you want. Or we can just dance. Whatever makes you comfortable." Maya felt a smile spread across her face. In that moment, she realized that what mattered most wasn't the first kiss itself, it was the person she was with. They walked into the library together, feeling lighter, happy, and ready to face whatever came next. After the little girl recovered, life in the desert town slowly began to change. The Apache boy, whose name was Kai, started coming to school every day with excitement shining in his eyes. He was no longer the quiet child who stood alone near the gate. Instead, he helped other students with their work and often stayed after class to ask Miss Elena questions about the world beyond the mountains. One afternoon, while the children were drawing pictures of their dreams, Kai approached Elena again. He looked serious, just like the first day they met. "Miss," he said softly, "my people still don't trust the town completely. They are afraid that one day outsiders will forget us again." Elena understood his concern. She realized that saving one child's life was only the beginning. True trust would take time, patience, and shared experiences. So she came up with an idea: a cultural day at the school where families from every part of the town could come together, share stories, music, and traditions. At first, many people hesitated. Some parents worried about misunderstandings, while others felt shy about showing their customs. But Kai and his sister were excited and convinced their family to participate. Slowly, more families agreed. On the day of the event, the schoolyard was filled with colorful blankets, traditional foods, and laughter. Kai's family shared beautiful songs passed down through generations, while other families brought dances and crafts from their own backgrounds. Elena watched proudly as children who once avoided each other played together without fear. During the celebration, a sudden sandstorm rolled in from the hills. The strong wind forced everyone to rush inside the school building. For a moment, people panicked, unsure of what to do. But instead of chaos, something unexpected happened. Families began helping one another. Some secured windows, others comforted frightened children, and a few prepared food for everyone while they waited. As the storm passed, the community realized they had faced the challenge together. The walls that once divided them seemed weaker now. Kai stood beside Elena and smiled. "You were right, miss," he said. "Kindness makes people brave." In the following weeks, parents volunteered at the school, and new friendships formed across the town. Elena started a storytelling circle where elders shared wisdom with the younger generation. The once quiet desert town became filled with voices, music, and hope. One evening, as the sun painted the mountains gold, Kai gave Elena a small handmade bracelet from his tribe. For protection, he said. Elena touched her silver necklace and the new bracelet together, realizing they symbolized two worlds now connected by trust. She looked around at her students playing together and felt proud of how far they had come. The journey wasn't over, but the town had taken its first real steps toward unity, all because one brave child had once asked, "What is this, miss?" and believed in the power of kindness.